I'm going to make a dentist appointment and stop playing games with my life. Because at this point, I'm starting to feel like the pain is affecting my brain. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is not a hair update. I am making a tea mouthwash because I have a toothache and I tried Advil, NyQuil, Dayquil. I tried pain relievers that I know that normally work and they were a temporary fix, but the best thing that I found that works is when I brush my teeth and I use mouthwash. So I have herbs. I used to be an avid tea drinker. So I'm gonna mix some herbs together that are antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and I'm also gonna put some lavender in there. I was a little worried about using lavender because lavender makes me tired. Lavender and chamomile puts me out. So I'm gonna go for it today. So let me show you everything that I'm using. All right, so I have some calendula. It's literally a flower. It's literally flowers, but I also have Chaste tree berries, Echinacea. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but can you tell this was one of my favorites? We have whole cloves. We have ground cloves. Cloves is supposed to be like the best thing. That's why I have the ground cloves and the whole, because the more the merrier. Like what? Turmeric. The lavender powder. This is lavender flowers. Literally. There we go. I have some ground thyme. I don't have like any organic kind, so I just use good old McCormick's. And I know people say, oh, you're not supposed to use McCormick because you don't know what they're putting in their stuff. That's your business, okay? I've had this for a while and thank you, Lord. We have organic chamomile. I'm gonna open this bag. I'm gonna put the herbs inside the bag with the other herbs. Well, I also am gonna do the same for peppermint and ginger. These are tea bags from Amazon that you can make your own tea in. I'm using more than one bag. I'm gonna probably use 3 bags of these and mix it in, and then I'm gonna put it in boiling water. I'm gonna cover it, let it simmer, let it steep, let it cool, and put it in my water bottle. So how do we measure how much herbs we want to put into our tea? Well, I'm going by this bag. I have my good old measuring spoons here. Okay, so I have my teaspoon. It actually turned out to be like one nice hefty scoop. So I'm just putting it inside my little tea bag. Some people may say, why don't you just keep it inside of the regular tea bags? I don't know. And actually, I just thought of that question myself. Maybe I just don't want 6 tea bags inside the pot. I don't know. But I'm not doing it. Also, somebody else may be saying, well, why don't you just go to the dentist? Like, instead of going through all of this, making herbs and taking medication, why not just go to the dentist? And I'd like to offer you my CashApp. I'd like to offer you my CashApp, my Venmo, my PayPal. And I'd like to offer you a bit of advice to mind your business. So anyway, I'm putting the peppermint into the bag. It smells so good. I put it in there with the chamomile. Oh, it smells amazing. And I'm going to add the ginger in there as well. Ginger is one of my favorite herbs. And you can see all the different layers. Isn't that cute? Oh, I shouldn't put my nose in there. That ginger is crazy. I want to do Chaste tree berries right on top of that. Chaste tree berries helps balances like progesterone levels and helps with PMS pain and any like menstrual pain that you may be having. I figured if it helps with that pain, it might help with this pain and might get rid of some of this little attitude that I've been having. And that's gonna be it for this bag. I have a pot of water already on the stove and I want to put this in there and I'll be right back. Hold on. Before I go, let me tell you how I tie my bag up. This also might be a thing like, well, why don't you just tie it in a knot? Hey, listen, this how I've been doing it for years, and I've never had any spillage. I don't like when my herbs seep out into my water. I can't stand that. Unless it's like a powder, I absolutely love that. But I don't want to see floaties. So I tie it, I wrap it around just like this. I just keep twisting it around. So there's this string right here that I'm going to push my little piece of string through right here. I'm just going to lift this up and slide my 2 pieces of string right through and tighten just like that, and that's it. That's it. I'm not tying it into no extra knots, nothing fancy. So right now I am putting in a hefty scoop of turmeric, and then I'm gonna do the lavender, and I want to show you guys what the lavender looks like. In the bag it just looked like some dirt, but ooh, careful. When I say it gets me every time, it smells like a good foot bath. Like this smells amazing compared to cloves. I think cloves smells like nutmeg and dirty cinnamon. Like I don't know what dirty cinnamon is, like what it smells like, but that's what it smells like. So look, this is a nice hefty scoop of the lavender. It's not purple, you guys. I've used this for facials. I've used this for sleeping aids, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, it's not really good for a facial unless you're making it a tea, putting the water on your face. But scrubbing this on your face is painful, okay? Because there's like little tiny stems and leaves and stuff. This is the lavender flower just grinded up, and I don't know why that made sense to me in my head. Maybe I felt like, oh, it's going to be an exfoliant. I was just doing too much. So here we go. Getting ready to tie this bag up. We just wrapping it around itself like that. I'm going to keep on doing that. And then I'm going to drop this in the pot. Here we go. Nice and tight. You know what I'm saying? I want to let it simmer down for a bit. Just like maybe a very light simmer. So I'm gonna mix this up and see what color we get when we're done. So my patience is getting the best of me. And usually at night I can feel when my tooth is starting to ache and it is getting ready to start up. I am going to have this as a tea tonight and just swish it around my mouth just to see what happens. And I'm gonna let it cool and have it as a mouthwash as much as I have the pain. I think this would be really good for fresh breath too. So it's like a win-win. But let me show you what the water looks like right now, or what the tea looks like right now. Let's do tea. So this is it right now. It's pretty brown. I'm expecting it to taste earthy. That lavender, I'm finna sleep good tonight. I could tell. So this is good. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the mouthwash, bottle it up. But tonight I'm gonna it's like 1 something in the morning. I'll see you in the morning. I meant that I'll see y'all later, you know, because it is morning already, but whatever. So right now I'm just squeezing out all of those good herbs back into the pot before I put them away. I'm actually going to freeze all of these tea bags instead of throwing them away, because you can use them for if you get some kind of bruise or have some kind of ache or pain. You could put these tea bags on there and they'll help to relieve the pain. So once I'm done doing this, I'm going to put the tea inside of this jug, and then voila, this is what it looks like. There aren't any floaties at the bottom. Looks good. All right, so it's been a day and I have truly tested and tried this tea mix, and it has been great. So what I did notice was that I would have to use more of it to make the pain go away. What I did was pour it inside of this cup as if it were a tea, and whenever I felt pain, I would take a sip, swish it around, and drink it. I said I was going to use it as a mouthwash, but it's just something don't feel right about me spitting it down the sink. It tastes really, really good to me. I compared it to the little pain medication that you buy over the counter that numbs your gums and numbs your like nerve endings or whatever. And this works quicker than that. It's almost like an immediate relief versus the medication. The pain actually gets way worse before it gets better. Even numbing it, I can still feel the throb. This was great. This is great, and I'm excited to have it. I'm going to actually store it in the refrigerator because it is a tea. I don't want it to go bad. I don't feel right about leaving it on the counter. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and when I need it, it's there for me to use. Also, the water that I use to boil with, I used the water that actually came out of this bottle. So it was the alkaline water. And I also mixed it with some spring water because I ran out of the alkaline water. So it was a great success. I don't know if it would taste different with spigot. I don't know. But you should try it. If you're having tooth pain, go ahead and make this mix, and I hope you feel better soon. Me, I'm going to make a dentist appointment and stop playing games with my life. Because at this point, I'm starting to feel like the pain is affecting my brain. So, but I feel great today. I did just have some. I didn't have any pain. I just wanted to taste it. I feel great. I felt great yesterday. Try this. Thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you on the next video.